It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Chargers, and it comes your way next.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Herbert throwing right away. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Following that play, we've got a timeout already for an injured player. And it's one of their receivers who's shaken up on the offense's first snap. 1st and 10 from the 41. Herbert from the gun. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He's got a man left. And he goes out a little short of the 40. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Chargers will have a first. Herbert to throw once more. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA first down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 35-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Chargers headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And with a half a football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Gotta think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. New set of downs for him at the 38. Herbert on 1st down. Gets this to McConkey. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now Herbert again. He smartly won't risk something here, just chucks it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Herbert throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Slot man motioned over. On 3rd down, Herbert. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. 1st and 10, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He's now up to 7 catches in this first half. Quite the pace that he set for himself. Let's see if he can keep this up and just how many catches he can haul in before this one's over. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. All in left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers in possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. The throw is caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
He was defended by Brian Cook.
It's Herbert once more. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10.
Man in motion here. Play action now for Herbert. He finds McConkey. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Dump off caught by his back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Herbert to throw once more. Finds McConkey. Has some daylight through the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That one's complete, right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And that gets him to double digits with his 10th reception of the game. They've kept him about as busy as they could all contest. First and 10, here's Herbert. He's got a man left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Could make the connection. Was looking for Lad McConkey. So that brings up second down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Cut out left. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. So now here's 3rd and 5. Herbert from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. zone now. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And hopefully they don't come to regret using all three of theirs so early in the half. This, our last play of the quarter. Now Herbert to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options.
They've got a man in motion. Herbert on first down. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Has him on the quick hitter. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. First and 10, Herbert. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake. He's got time here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers leading by 8. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Setting up to pass. He's throwing deep to the left side. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the result.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And this game, well, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.